scorecard is for R&D to define for a given year the priorities and then the key performance indicators that will be taken in order to see whether actually we achieve what we wanted to achieve. It's also a very good reference for everyone and all colleagues in R&D to actually understand what are the priorities so that we all can identify and align our individual objectives to the overarching R&D priorities. 2019 was a very successful year for R&D. Based on the scorecard that was defined in 6 different areas, we were really very successful, achieved the KPIs or even exceeded in all of them. Let me briefly highlight 2 examples. We have one category that is called value. Of course, as an R&D organization, one of our key objectives is to provide value to the overall healthcare organization. And this is where we measure the number of business critical submissions and approvals, and we overachieved the objectives we had set ourselves. The second example is excellence in science, where we look at the clinical proof of concept, which is a very important indicator of the science that comes from our laboratories and on the way to patients. And also here we achieved the objective with 1 clinical proof of concept. Scorecard is a very important aspect for steering R&D during the year. So it comes from the ELT. The ELT defines the scorecard finally and then also reviews it on a regular basis, quarterly. But it's also very important for all of us. So we all can see what we're doing on a day-to-day basis, how this actually relates to the R&D priorities and the R&D objectives for the year. Something you will see slightly different for the 2020 scorecard is we have adjusted the main areas a little bit, more in line with R&D 2023 and the long-term KPIs we have developed as a reference to this, in order to make sure that what we do on a yearly basis really helps us to move to our vision and ambition with R&D 2023. So stay tuned. The 2020 scorecard will be released later this month, end of February. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, to my team, or talk to your manager. This is such an important element, and thank you for looking at this.